After being driven out of his home by his wife, the man had no choice but to run into the mountains. To protect himself from wild wolf attacks, he decided to build a shelter inside a hollow tree. As soon as he arrived in the forest, he discovered a fallen tree that was hollow inside. Just one glance was enough for him to fall in love with it, because this tree was perfectly suitable for building a home. Without thinking too much, he used cut wooden sticks to strike the inner walls of the tree so that he could place the sticks and climb smoothly to the top of the tree. At the top, there happened to be a large flat platform. The man felt this place was ideal for building a shelter, so he used a saw to cut a nearby tree stump and leveled it with the platform. Now he could start building his house there. Since he did not have any advanced equipment, he drilled holes into the tree and hammered thin wooden sticks into them, allowing him to firmly fix pieces of wood onto the tree. This marked the beginning of constructing the base of the house. To control the size of the house, the man carefully used vines to form a circular boundary and secured it tightly. Next, he took thin wooden strips and started weaving from the center outward, slowly expanding like weaving a cage. He wrapped the vines directly around the wooden sticks. In a very short time, he successfully built a sturdy platform. He was also very skilled at making other tools. To make it easier to carry materials, he quickly wove a basket using vines. He then carried the basket to a nearby stream, dug up fresh soil, moistened it with river water, and placed it into the basket. In this way, he was able to transport the soil back up to the tree. There was an empty space inside the tree, so he decided to build a stove there. He laid thin sticks one by one and then gradually covered them with the soil he had brought back. He also applied soil to the inner walls of the tree. Overall, this man had extremely strong hands-on skills. Construction work was very easy for him. In no time, he finished building the stove. It not only looked good, but was also very refined and practical. He even wove a chimney using vines, installed it, and coated it with soil. The stove was soon complete, and he eagerly lit a fire. The result was surprisingly effective. Next, he continued building the main structure of the house. He wanted to finish it before nightfall, otherwise he would have nowhere to sleep. In this place, there was nothing in abundance except vines and wood, so most of the materials he used were vines and timber. He used wooden poles as the standing frame, and vines as the outer walls. He simply set up the wooden poles according to the base area, and then wove vines around them. This method was very fast, and soon a wall was built, strong enough to block wind and rain. After that, he needed to build the roof. He processed the wood slightly and used traditional joinery techniques to assemble the roof frame. As an expert in weaving, he also used woven materials for the roof. However, since woven gaps could allow water to leak through, he added a layer on top. Knowing that vines alone could not withstand heavy rain, he dug up pieces of grass turf nearby and placed them layer by layer on the roof. This ensured that the roof would not leak during rainfall. Because the entire house was built with vines, there were many small gaps that allowed airflow, so there was no need to completely seal it. This design achieved the effect he wanted, wind protection while maintaining ventilation. Of course, he also needed to build a proper entrance. He created a strong door using wood and vines, attaching it firmly as a door frame. He sealed the gaps between the door frame and the tree hollow with soil to achieve a closed structure. Making the door itself was quite simple. He bent vine sticks into arch shapes and arranged them one by one. A unique and sturdy door was completed. Once the door was closed, no wild animals could disturb him. The first floor was used to store food, while the second floor served as his living space. Living inside this shelter was extremely comfortable. He could cook, eat, and enjoy peace and quiet. With such a home, the man no longer thought about returning